Welcome back to another episode of Lost in the Farmer's Market Garden Shorts. Now I know it's been a slight delay in getting more videos out, but with the other computer down due to a CPU issue, again, we've been delayed in production. However, today I have a new episode for you. In fact, this is part of a batch of new episodes. So, this lovely plant before you here, these four plants, its scientific name is Nepeta nervosa, commonly known as catnip, and this particular variety is called pink cat because it has bright pink flowers. Now, this is in the Lamiaceae family, but it is not to be confused with catnip, which is closely related but not the same thing. I do not know offhand if this thing makes the kitters go nuts, but you'll have to find out in your own garden. I mean, honestly, the idea of growing catnip in the test gardens is just asking for trouble, what with the feral cat issue in town and so forth. But anyway, this plant is native to the Caucasus, I almost said a different word there, and northern Iran. It's hardy in USDA zones 3 through 9. It is considered a perennial that is somewhat evergreen, especially in the warmer climates. I've read that it is evergreen in zone 8. That remains to be seen, of course. It prefers a soil pH of 6.1 through 7.5 and an exposure of full to partial sun. I would recommend starting with partial sun to see how it works and then move it or plant it further out to see how that turns out. Now, its height is 16 to 20 inches and its width can be 18 to 23 inches. It is a low, kind of spreading herb. And yes, I said herb because you can make tea out of catmint. I don't know if it makes you get looped up and roll on the floor like a maniac and start clawing random things, but hey, worth a shot, am I right? As long as nobody's filming it on YouTube and going world star, you'll be okay. Now, one thing that's definite about this plant is that it does not tolerate foot traffic, so while it can be used as a ground cover, it's in a ground cover for an area where nobody's walking on it. It blooms from midsummer to fall, bright pink as I mentioned in this particular variety, though there are varieties that bloom in white and blue, respectively, not at the same time. It is deer and rabbit resistant. It may or may not, though, be cat resistant, but cats keep away rabbits, so 50-50. Am I right? No. Okay. Now, its flowers, because it is in the mint family, do attract pollinators and is specifically noted to attract butterflies, which if it also attracts cats may not be a good thing because they'll chase anything that moves. Again, 50-50, perhaps hanging baskets or something. Now, here's an interesting thing. Nepeta nervosa, Nirvana's never mind. Now getting sued! Anyway, it is a relatively new species, so to speak. It's been around for a while, but I mean in cultivation it is. And so there's not much information on it specifically, other than the fact that it grows like other catnip mints, and oh. Sorry folks. I saw movement up high and out of my eye, and it was 2 hummingbirds playing grab ass on the petunias. I'll take sentences I never thought I'd say for 1,000, Alex. Anyway, yes, petunias attract hummingbirds. They love it. And unfortunately I moved at the wrong time and scared the poor little buggers away. But at least they're flying too high for the cat. Anyway, getting back on topic. Like other catmints, this can be used herbally. There are ways to use it. I did not see any medicinal uses, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. As with anything else, I would research it fully before you use it to treat any ailment in particular. Now, as a tea, if I recall correctly, catmint is kind of minty. It's not like your normal mints like apple mint, pineapple mint, spearmint, peppermint, so forth. It's got its own flavor. Now, in some of the old and really weird Wiccan tradition books, it says that drinking the tea and giving the dried herb to your cat promotes a psychic connection. But realistically, let's be honest, you're being a dealer and your cat's being an addict. That's just how it is, folks. That's how it be. So, that's about all I have on Nepeta nervosa, catmint, in this case pink cat, this variety. If you like this episode, hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps the channel. And stay tuned for the next episode, which is an onion, but not the normal type. As always, folks, keep them growing, and thanks for watching.